Let's start inside the Project Review app. The first thing you'll notice is that Microsoft 365 Copilot now lives directly inside the application. It has the context of what the user is working on within the app, so it understands the project review data. And with Work IQ, it also understands your work, your emails, meetings, Teams messages, and documents across Microsoft 365. So when a finance approver opens the app and asks, "Which projects are waiting on my finance approval?" instead of clicking through views, filtering columns, and scanning rows, they get an immediate conversational answer. They can follow up. Has anyone from engineering flagged concerns about the platform modernization timeline in recent emails, meetings, or Teams messages? With Work IQ, Copilot searches across the user's work and surfaces a thread from last week, where an engineering lead mentioned a dependency on a legacy system decommissioning that could push the delivery window. That context, which lives outside the app entirely, is now right here, alongside the Dataverse record. This empowers decision makers with both critical app data and real-world collaboration insights, all in one place, eliminating the need to search through emails or understand complex databases. The approver closes the Copilot panel and turns their attention back to the active projects view. Rather than manually building filters, they type directly into the search bar. Show me projects where pricing has approved, but finance is still pending. The grid reshapes instantly. No column hunting and no custom views. With the results right here, they click Visualize. A chart appears. Projects grouped by risk level. Generated in seconds from the data already on the screen. That visual is ready for a project review meeting. One record catches their eye: platform modernization. High risk, 201 days to launch. They click in. Right at the top of the record, an AI-generated summary lays out where this project stands. Pricing has approved, finance is still in review, and engineering flagged a dependency on a legacy system decommissioning that could push the delivery window. The same concern that Copilot surfaced from that email thread just moments ago. The approver doesn't have to read through dozens of fields or chase down context. It's already here, synthesized and ready. And this isn't something that was configured specifically for the Project Review app. These capabilities are enabled at the environment level, making natural language search, instant visualization, and AI-generated summaries available across every model-driven app in the environment. There's no need to roll this out app by app or rebuild any screens, allowing these AI experiences to scale consistently across the entire application portfolio. In a typical day, project context changes when the finance manager is outside the app. While working here in Power Platform Admin Center, a new Outlook notification comes in from a network engineering project lead. There's been an update to the regional coverage expansion project. We open the email. Instead of switching tools or opening the Project Review app directly, we open Microsoft 365 Copilot right here in Outlook. Copilot already has the context of this email. And now, when we type the @ symbol, we can bring the Project Review app into this conversation as an agent. We ask, can you update the regional coverage expansion project record based on this email? Copilot connects to the Project Review app, and the agent returns a pre-filled project review form directly in chat. Using the context from the email, it has identified the updates to regional rollout scope and the launch timeline, and it applied those changes to the appropriate fields in the record. The agent also provides a summary of the updates that it made. We scroll up to review. The updated launch timeline in the email referenced March 2027. The agent interpreted that as March 15th. The finance manager adjusts the launch date to March 31st and clicks Save. We stayed in the flow of work, took action directly from inbox context, and maintained full human oversight before anything was saved to Dataverse. Operational data is no longer locked inside the app experience. It's available wherever work is happening. Now let's look at how agents assist in other parts of the project review process. Today, when all intake approvals are complete, a program manager has to manually schedule the project review meeting, coordinate calendars across the team, and attach the relevant project context. That's where agents come in. We're in Copilot Studio looking at the project review scheduler, one of the several agents that assist in the project review process. When a Dataverse status change indicates all intake approvals are complete, this agent is triggered automatically. It uses 3 key tools working together. WorkIQ checks team member availability across Microsoft 365. Calendars, scheduling preferences, out-of-office status. Dataverse MCP server provides the data intelligence, finding the right tables and reading project context. Power Apps MCP server takes action, using invoke data entry to create the project review meeting record, with all the relevant details populated. The agent doesn't just schedule blindly. If there's a conflict it can't resolve, or if the project has been flagged as high risk and needs an expedited review, it escalates to the program manager. The structured, auditable project review process stays intact, but the manual coordination that surrounds it goes away. Now, let's see what that looks like inside the app. All of the agent's work is visualized in the agent feed, a built-in supervision inbox that appears directly inside the model-driven app. Think of it as a task board for everything your agents are doing. Tasks are organized into needs attention and completed. At the top of the list, the project review scheduler agent has flagged a scheduling conflict. All intake approvals for data center expansion were completed, but when the agent checked calendars across Microsoft 365, it couldn't find a common time slot for all 6 team members within the next 5 business days. Instead of failing silently, it found the soonest available slot and escalated the decision to a human. We click in, and the detail view shows exactly what the agent did: the calendar availability check, who's available when, and the proposed meeting date. The approver reviews the context, confirms the proposed meeting slot, and clicks Accept and Complete. The meeting is scheduled. Every action the agent took is logged. Every place it paused for human input is surfaced clearly, and agents accelerate the work without giving up visibility or governance. Now let's look at how the app's UI itself can evolve. When teams need purpose-built experiences, comparing projects side by side, visualizing risk and approval status at a glance, standard forms and grids reach their limits. Generative Pages already addresses this. Makers describe what they want in the model-driven app designer, and Copilot in Power Apps generates a React-based page. New capabilities in Power Apps takes that further by opening up Generative Pages to best-in-class external agentic AI coding tools, purpose-built for iterative refinement and multi-file reasoning. Here, a maker already has a generative page, the project review dashboard with the Gantt chart we just saw. Now, they want to take it further. They open GitHub Copilot CLI and describe what they need. Update the project review dashboard. Add interactive hover cards so when a user hovers over a Gantt bar, show a detailed popover with budget, risk level, approval status, and upcoming milestones. The tool analyzes the existing page code, proposes a plan, and generates the enhancement: production-ready React and TypeScript. That code is pushed into the app using Pack CLI and MCP servers that connect directly to the Dataverse environment. The updated page appears immediately, inheriting platform hosting, security, and ALM. No separate app, no manual front-end development. This is how teams get incremental modernization without rewriting the app, evolving the experience continuously, responding to real user feedback without the overhead of traditional development cycles. None of this required a re-platform. None of it required months of development. It's the same project review process, the same governance, the same Dataverse foundation, just a fundamentally better experience for the people who use it every day.